Uh, I have them. We'll just go in the order which they're added, unless one of you has a preference as
I'd
to
like to
where
go last.
you'd like to go. Okay. So I'll go first, and Nikki can go second. You can go last,
Cool.
Sounds good.
and make sure everything is queued up right. It is. Okay.
God.
Okay.
I love buying Halloween
open.
costume stuff that is like usable in my real life.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, it's the best.
You have Halloween costume this year that is usable in your everyday life.
Yeah.
It's not Mario again, or
No, I'm not Wario. I bought the
Okay.
dye. I bought the dye to dye my overalls purple, but
really?
yeah, I have it.
Oh no.
But something came up.
All right. We'll get
I'm
some.
not ready. I accidentally hit the button that logs me out.
Oh no.
Oh my.
That's not my password.
Oh. I like that your icon is still your drawing of Dylan.
And it's a perfect drawing of Dylan, by the way.
now we are rage quits, the channel.
Hey, my quitters, what's up? Buy the swag.
Hey Amber,
Amber, hello.
we're getting set
Oh.
up.
Fuck.
We'll get started in a minute. Hey capitalist pig.
See Pig,
getting
how's it
set up.
going? Sorry we're a little late.
Yeah.
These things tend to happen.
Yeah, there's setup involved this year. We're
Gross,
we're
disgusting.
finishing that up this week. Da-da-da-da-da.
You have to be up for a job tomorrow, Amby. Well, I
That's
mean,
right. Congratulations, by the way.
congrats. You do know this goes on YouTube later, though, right?
Yeah, you don't have to watch it live, but we appreciate that you do.
Yeah, no, thanks for being here. I played a pretty good game, Amby.
Yeah. That's what you say. I believe you.
What you say? That you only meant well. Well, of course you did.
We're not going to remain icons forever.
Do you mean like in the
I'm
In the
sorry.
cultural
Don't
sense?
diaspora?
icons forever.
Yeah,
You're
thank you. Thank you.
Alright. Let me know when you guys are ready for me to start the show.
I'm ready.
Hang
Yeah?
on, I need a second.
Okay.
Still hear your washer, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
It got louder after it was quiet. I thought it was gone.
It's through its final cycle.
Cool.
Hopefully it'll end sooner rather than later.
Just throw it out.
I just need to get a fucking studio that's soundproof.
Just record
That's
in
cheap.
your toilet.
Sure.
Yeah.
Closet
Toilet.
would be probably more effective for lack of weird audio, but you
The visual would be a little weird.
Yeah. It's in the drain situation, so hopefully it's about to end. Da 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 da. Hey everybody, new peoples, welcome. We're about ready to get going here.
We're moments away from blowing your minds.
Moments. Full blown moments.
Prepare your mind for a mind explosion.
That was a good sketch.
It was. Man, my costume is barely a costume. I love it.
So's mine.
I'm excited about my costume as well.
Well, you know.
Listen, we have other fans. Josh isn't here. Josh probably he has a job interview in the morning. Mew Mew fan. Where's
Yeah.
Mew Mew fan, huh?
Yeah.
J King, huh?
Your boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, where's
He
Snake?
hasn't been in,
Josh
he hasn't
never
been in a
comes
while.
to cartridge blowers.
He doesn't, and Mew Mew fan hates it.
Yeah, apparently
Wait, for
he
real?
or she does.
I think she does. I think he does. Yeah.
Well,
Well, because we like one of the Zelda games that he doesn't, and now we can't be friends.
oh.
I think. Let's see. Who else are we missing? Simply BLG isn't here, or Polar Bears isn't here to be creepy. What a weirdo.
People have lives. It's fine.
Barrel.
Yeah.
Barrel might show actually. She'll.
What are you doing? I have to sit there.
Oh, I thought your costume was gonna.
Yeah, for like a second. What are you doing?
This is great material we got going, guys.
Is Nikki's costume just going to be Dylan sitting there and he moves his mouth while Nikki talks?
That would actually be a very good costume.
Yeah, it's a pretty funny idea that I came up with. They can no longer steal.
Shit. She's gonna be rage quits. You
Buy
ruined
the
it,
merch.
Matt.
Oh my god. I was just gonna be invisible, but that's fine. That's fine. Do it. That's more thought than what I was doing.
I like it better without this. I'll just put the scarf back on.
Okay. You don't want to give him free advertising, I get it.
No.
Uh,
It doesn't look good.
Hello?
Oh, I don't think they can hear us. I don't know if they can.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Say it's cold.
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay. Let's get this local recording going.
No, stop it.
All right, let's do this. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a spooky impression. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright. Kinda. There you. Oh my. Hello. Okay, and also
That's the goof.
Matt Crua.
Hello.
You're right. It really is effortless.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Welcome, Cyclops.
Previously on this cartridge blowers show that we do.
This is the show where at the second half we play video games based around a theme, and this week the theme is Halloween games, guys. I don't know what to tell you. You can watch all the way through to the end if you want, as you can live every other Friday on twitch.tv/cartridgeblowers. But if you would like to just wait and skip around to us playing these video games a little bit later, you can do that on youtube.com/YNINpod.
Is the thing in the corner?
It's in the corner.
Let me shoot it with my optic blast.
Do
Cody.
it. Do it again. Oh, you killed them. They're gone now.
It's gone now.
You're so good. Yeah. So we're dressed up for Halloween, guys, for at least another couple of minutes. I don't know what to tell you guys. We do this every year.
It's a really good intro. You really worked hard on it.
Yeah.
I think you can keep your mask on the whole show, Cody. You don't sound weird with it on.
Do I not sound weird? It's very uncomfortable.
Is it? I think you should definitely keep it on the whole show.
Because all right, I'll keep it on
Yeah.
a little while longer. We're gonna get into playing these games a little bit later, but first we got to talk about stuff. Matt informs me he has been playing a game he's very excited about.
I did. I played a game with a cowboy in it.
Oh, did you?
Yes. It's called Sunset Riders. It's really good. It's for the Super Nintendo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's like Contra, but cowboy.
But in the Wild West.
Yes, exactly. No, so I played Red Dead Redemption 2, which came out
Okay.
last night at midnight, so about 24 hours ago. and I think I've put about 4 hours into it so far. So I'm not gonna be able to give you like a full review or anything.
Okay. But you were very excited about this game.
I am, yeah. I really, really love the first Red Dead Redemption. If you go back to like the first year of Cartridge Blowers, that was not too long after that game came out, and like I was still pretty gaga about it. In fact, I think I played Undead Nightmare, the Red Dead Redemption 1 DLC, for a previous Halloween episode.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a new game from Rockstar. It is a sequel, or rather a prequel, really, to the first game. And it is basically takes place in 1899. It's kind of a Western, though it takes place in the generic sort of Midwest, more so. And basically you are a member of a gang, and you do cowboy things.
Ah, cool.
It is
like crime or cattle wrangling?
Did you say you do cowboys?
You sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an open world game, baby. You do whatever you want.
Nice.
And so I have done a lot in this game so far. I have hunted animals.
Yeah.
I have robbed
people.
robbed a train.
Oh, cool. Already.
Yeah, robbed a train. Like mission 3 was like robbed train.
All right. That's a very cowboy thing to do.
Yeah, I have been. So our gang is more of like a sort of large encampment, and so kind of like the X-Men, and we are. I'm in charge of sort of donating money to keep the camp running, doing chores around the camp, helping people out, and the key to the world seems to be just like it's an open world sort of wilderness game. Do what you want to do. So, I mean, I hunted a bounty for the police because I wanted some money, and I thought that would be a cool thing to do. When I did it, I got eaten by a bear instead.
Success.
Yeah, I was trying to run away, but my horse tripped over a rock and then flipped in the air 3 times, and then I got eaten by a bear.
That's a pretty badass way to go, though.
Yeah, for my horse. Let's see, what else have I done? I got in a bar fight, a huge barroom brawl that ended up with me in the center of town fist fighting a dude in the mud. And then when I beat him up, I took his hat and I wore that as a trophy.
Okay.
I ended up getting the bounty, and she was like a Black Widow killer that was killing a dude out in the wilderness. She had taken him to a cave to consummate her murder marriage. And she sees me coming, and she's like, go get him. And he's like, no, I think you're probably a murderer, and I'm going to turn you in. And so she stabs him, and then she comes over and just guts me. And I got gutted by that lady. That was pretty cool.
Oh, my. Okay.
There's a lot to do in this game. Again, and that's 4 hours of gameplay, and I'm not even talking about like the expansive story that has happened so far.
How many times have you had to take a shower so people didn't think you stinky?
Once.
Okay.
I have bathed one time because I didn't want my fancy clothes to be dirty no more. My face was looking pretty rough after that fist fight. Your hair grows in real time. And you can't, when you change your hairstyle, you can't go up. You can only go down, just like real life. So I'm rocking a pretty good Lee Van Cleef-esque mustache right now.
Cool.
He's the bad and the good, the bad and the ugly. I'm making good friends with my horse. My horse doesn't have a name yet, but I'm getting there. I have taught it to drift. You can horse drift.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, you hold a button and your horse drifts. That doesn't make any sense. It's not real. I don't think horses can do that. Mine can.
I had a horse when or I didn't
What?
have a horse. I rode a horse when I was 5 years old.
Okay.
And I named it Comfort. So that should be your horse's name.
Comfort?
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
comfort.
No. They informed me the horse already had a name.
Okay.
But I refused to call it anything but Comfort.
I really hope that Comfort is like the originating version of the word comfort. It's like
Well,
yeah, that makes sense.
As a word.
yeah, I mean that's how it's spelled. So.
Yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a really immersive game, very pretty. You can say hi to anyone in the game or antagonize anyone in the game if you just feel like it. You have dialogue options with literally every NPC. Like, I don't know, there seem to be like 4,000 different systems. I haven't even gotten it. Like, you're always having to take care of like your food and your sleep. If you get too fat, then you can take more damage, but you can't run as fast. But if you get too skinny, you take, like, I don't know. It's a whole thing. It's,
There's a lot of thought in this game.
You have to have certain clothes for certain weather conditions because you start in the snow. And like, I don't even know. There's like 30 mini games. What am I even doing? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy game. It's crazy.
So it's good.
Seems good so far. Again, 4 hours in. I don't think I can give a proper review of any game 4 hours in. But I mean, I expected to like it. I like it so far. I would like to play more. And reviews are pretty glowing. I think I had a 97 on Metacritic.
That's
today.
pretty fucking great.
Yeah. So look out for me to talk more about that game next week.
All right.
Or 2 weeks.
All right. And I just played more Doom, which I've already talked about, just trying to finish that. Invisinikki, did you play anything?
I hung out with Dylan on his channel, and
I watched that.
I berated him a little bit while he played Remix.
Nice.
And
As a
I
good
played
girlfriend
a little
does.
bit. I failed spectacularly, and I don't know. I resubbed to Final Fantasy 11 and been playing that, so that's fun.
Right on. Why going back to 11?
Because I want a MMO that's fun.
Is 14 not fun?
No, I mean, unless you like rerunning the level 15 dungeon over and over and over again.
Right on. Isn't that what 11 ended up being by the end, though?
No, not really.
No? I thought that's kind of what all MMOs ended up being.
A lot of MMOs did, and like to an extent, like 11 was doing something like that with its Abyssia expansions.
Sure.
But they've kind of revamped the game a lot, and so there's a lot of like newish content. And I mean, the old content is still there, and it's definitely more like user friendly because that game was really unforgiving back in the early 2000s.
Sure.
So, but yeah, there's a lot to do and it's pretty fun. So
Right on.
Excellent. Cool.
Hey, did you say X? Did you say X? X. Excellent.
X.
Gene!
Morph!
Gene.
All right. So that's pretty much all we played. Why don't we get into talking real quick about some stuff that's coming out?
Excellent.
All right.
Oh, shit, I said it.
You did.
Gene!
Since this is a transition, we can cut this out. I'm going to become 100% less cat and like 90% less eyes wide shut. And here we go. All right.
And Nikki gets to fulfill her dream all episode of not being on camera.
Right?
Oh, right. No,
Cool.
I'm not gonna do that. I put on
All right.
makeup, damn it.
All right. Let's get into the stuff coming out.
Sure.
All right, so we're back, and I'm less kitty, but that's okay. We're going to talk about things that are coming out, and November 6, 2018 is when most of the stuff that's going to be coming out we're talking about for the next 2 weeks. We got Brawlhalla for the Nintendo Switch and Xbox One. It's already been out for a long time on PS4 and PC. This is a game very similar to Smash Brothers, and it is free initially, but as with any good free game nowadays, you get to purchase most of it to make it permanent. However, they give you a rotating cast of 6 characters every week, a new one, to let you try them out to see if you want to buy the characters. But if you want to be able to use them all the time, you've got to shell out some cash. But it's a pretty game. So.
It's all right. I didn't hate
Have
it.
You played it?
Yeah, I think now's not the time to release it.
Yeah, with like Smash Brothers, like 2 months away.
I think 3, 4, 6 months ago was the time to release it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smash is about almost 1 month away. So I would have waited because it's good. It's just it's not Smash.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good, but at this point, I don't think. I guess for free, I may download.
Sure.
And give it a shot because I'm out no money. I'm out some bits on SD card, but
sure.
I would not shell out much money for the characters with Smash just around the corner. And Amber, by the way, you're right. My wife did pick out the mask for me, so sorry about that. Yeah.
And Grand Olfini in the chat asks, "Is this live?" No, we are pre-recorded. Go on.
We are absolutely. Also, moving on, World of Final Fantasy Maxima comes out for the Xbox One and the Nintendo Switch. So if you wanted more Final Fantasy in your not PlayStation, now is your chance.
I've heard that game's all right.
Yeah, it's like a souped up version of World of Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, it's super deformed Final Fantasy crossover RPG thing. I've heard it's not bad. I've heard it's a lot better than you expect it to be.
Right on. Then moving on to the next game. This is in here entirely for the lady who's always in our chat, Ms. Amberly. Carnival Games comes out for the Nintendo Switch.
Is she a Carnival Games fan?
She enjoyed it for the Wii. She was real excited about it. Yeah. So
the one I wasn't aware that we're Carnival Games fans. Ambi, you're gross.
She's become very silent.
Good. Yeah, because you put her on blast.
I did. But hey, the game's coming out for the Nintendo Switch. Now finally, a reason to buy the Nintendo Switch. Moving on to November 14th, 2018, Fallout 76 comes out for the Xbox One, PC, and PlayStation 4, which is, I believe, a prequel to the series, and an MMO. So every character in the game that's human is played by a real person.
I hear real middling things about the beta.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah,
that's too bad. That's unfortunate, but
it doesn't look good. I don't think it looks good anyway. So
yeah, well, all right then. And then the last thing that I have up for November 16th, 2018. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu coming out for the Nintendo Switch. So everyone who's wanted a console Pokemon game,
this is close. This is close. That's not it.
Well, it's not exactly the same. It's pretty much it's a much more like an actual video game version of Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
But yeah, which is Pokemon Go is not much of a game, but if you take that and try to make it into a game, it might be all right.
I mean, I think it's technically a Pokemon Yellow remake.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, in a lot of ways. And Pokemon Yellow was essentially a red, blue, green counterpart on the Game Boy, except focused on Pikachu and has more tie-ins to the show. Yeah. And it was fine for its time, but this one does the same thing, same story as far as I know, but just adds in the Pikachu or Eevee. Which, I mean, I don't know. Pokemon is just a series that anytime I try and play one, I will play it for an hour and then never play it again.
Right on.
I can't get into it.
I played the original. I'm interested in playing a console version, so I'm kind of excited about it. But yeah.
I like them. I just can't spend my time on them.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Right on. And that's it. Matt, did you have anything you wanted to talk about that's coming out?
No.
Nikki.
No, what?
All right. Then, much earlier than usual, let's get to playing our video games.
Let's do it. Transition.
So, Yes. So, like I said at the beginning of the episode, this week we're playing Halloweeny games that are spooky or actually Halloween themed. And to start us off, we have me. I'm taking it this week. This game that I played is called Little Nightmares, and I've talked about it on the show for a while because I started playing it a long time ago and then didn't play it for a long time and finally beat it. So we're gonna see some footage from the beginning of the game and some footage toward the end of the game, and I'm trying not to spoil anything too big. But basically, it is a game where you play a little girl in a raincoat that is for some reason on this like floating boat island thing. And really creepy shit is happening, and it's a game that has no dialogue. Everything dealing with the story is told through little vignettes or just things in the background and stuff like that, and you kind of have to piece things together. And
Like a lot of games these days.
yeah, but it does a good job of it. There's also some DLC, which is maybe even more fucked up than elements of this game. Strong puzzle focus, very creepy. The style is kind of neat. I liked it a lot. It has a bit of a Limbo feel, which I know Matt is not personally fond of.
That's fine.
But it doesn't like the art style is different, but it has an overall feel similar to Limbo. So yeah, not much else to say about it. Why don't we get into playing the game?
Sure. Oh, hold on. Technical difficulties.
It's okay. We'll watch this later.
Hold on, it's coming.
Okay.
Is that what you guys were watching earlier?
Yeah, we'll watch it later.
Someone well, that's for after the show.
Yeah.
So here we have a little raincoat girl,
Okay.
and it's very dark here. So you have a never-ending lighter, and since I had actually the later footage, just me actually playing it for the first time. This is me going back so that we can see some of the earlier puzzles. But if you come to a lamp like that, if you light it, then it serves as a checkpoint.
So why are you a cheese block?
Sentient cheese
Uh-huh.
needs to escape from, people that want to devour it.
What?
That's actually kind of the story of the game.
What?
It's not the cheese thing, but there are definitely things trying to eat you.
Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Kind of like I don't know. You seem very small.
You are, yeah. You're a itty bitty kid. There's monstrous stuff. We're gonna get a glimpse of like who the first villain and the first boss of the game.
Did you turn that light on, or did the game?
The game did.
Okay. Oh, it's not just a side scroller.
Right. Yeah. There's definitely depth.
Okay.
And here's a guy who's hung himself.
Oh God! Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. It gets
That is dark as fuck.
it gets dark pretty quick.
Okay.
Happiness Pig likes the aesthetics of this.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I think so too. It's really interesting.
The art style in this game works really well if you kind of like sort of cartoony, creepy shit.
Sure.
So here.
So are you wearing a raincoat or?
It's a raincoat, yeah.
Okay.
All
Oh
right.
no, an empty refrigerator, the scariest thing of all.
I use it to climb.
Same.
I mean, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, exactly.
And,
Is this is this like the kid's like nightmare sort of dreamscape or something, or is this real? Or
this is real. So as the story kind of unfolds, you realize this is a sort of a prison for children that is run by a kind of creepy geisha lady, where they have tourists come by and eat the children.
hell yeah!
So you are one of those kids that is just trying to escape.
That sounds like a fine business plan.
Right? And the first villain in the game is, as we will see fairly shortly, is a long-armed, almost no-legged, right there, janitor.
Okay. This looks
Yeah.
like if like Jonah and Vasquez got Unity and made a
Yeah,
game.
maybe. Except I think I like it a little bit more than that. Though I
Sure.
did enjoy Zim. We've cut ahead here to the sort of iSentry thing. Yeah, no, this game is fantastic. I really loved this game, and it's not very expensive. In fact, it may be on sale right now.
And would you play this on?
This is on Steam, but it's on Switch and I believe PS4 and Xbox One.
Okay.
And we'll be seeing another little character in just a second.
Are you the
Yeah.
only protagonist, or do you have like allies that show up, or
You
friends?
are pretty much the only protagonist. There are other kids you'll bump into that maybe kind of help you, and there's also these little gnomes
Okay.
that are also kind of enslaved to some level, and I won't go into that too much. But you go up, you hug them, they become your friends.
Oh shit!
I gave him a little hug. He's so happy now.
What a good game.
Yeah.
I didn't, you didn't tell me you could hug a gnome. You should have told that. Why didn't you lead with that?
Always love a game with a dedicated hug button.
Oh no, I don't always. Buenos Blob.
I kind of stopped playing that one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is that the janitor?
That's the janitor.
Fuck.
Yeah, the fucking creatures in this game are nightmarish.
You ever seen
Hence the
that that YouTube clip of it's like an old like anthology horror show where a gigantic small child comes into a room and says, "Get the fuck out of here."
No.
Okay, well that's gonna be after show.
Okay. So that was sort of like if a Lollipop, Slender Man, and Hank Hill's dad had a baby.
Wow.
That is that's a cross. Okay, there's fan fiction out there of that probably. Oh fuck! It's the mayor from Halloween Town.
Yeah, so we have now cut towards the last quarter of the game.
Oh, shit.
To the tourists, where all the tourists are so fucking fat that they can't actually walk,
Oh my god!
but they chase the shit out of you.
Just a wave of just bodies coming at you.
Right?
See, Pig, you are not the only person who liked the Boy and His Blob. I just really hate the NES one.
I like the
Ooh.
Boy and His Blob. I bought it for Android. Well, they
The
gave
Wii
it
one,
to
the
me for
Wii,
free.
the Wii one is okay. The NES one is terrible. I can see the Spirited Away sort of
Yeah.
aesthetic.
So I made it. I got past those fucks.
Get that hat.
I couldn't. I tried.
Good in Red Dead.
Nope. So we are now even further along in the game. We've cut ahead.
Just tell me, Cody.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Hey, everybody, close your ears for like 15 seconds.
Okay.
Does it end happily?
A little bit.
Okay.
Some
Oh, that's
some
not what you want.
some fucked up shit has
Oh,
just
shit.
been cut out of this game. There's the lady that runs it. But yeah, right. I strongly thought about leaving a really fucked up scene in, but
Why
I've
didn't
cut it
you?
out here
You
because
garbage
it's
pile.
fairly it's maybe a little spoilery.
Okay.
So I cut that part out.
Was it? So that's the boss lady?
That's the boss lady. She's singing in the background.
Okay. So most of this game is stealth then. You don't really seem to have any combat techniques.
There are two villains in the game that you combat to some extent, but the vast majority of it is
running away.
running away
Hiding.
and hiding.
Sure.
So I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Because I don't want to go back into the room with the lady that can telekinetically lift me in the air and drain my life force.
Yeah, for sure. You never want to do that.
No. So I'm like, I'll just break her shit.
Oh, shit. Why didn't you grab that key? There's a key.
Well, I didn't originally see that, but we've come back to it.
Okay. Did she come in and check?
She didn't. Her singing stopped though, so I'm going out and it looks good. She's gone.
Oh no, it's Cody. No, it's
So
Cody.
that's good. So
Cody,
I'll
no.
There's a locked door down the stairs. I remember. I'm gonna just go and see what's going on.
Cody, no, Cody.
Well,
Cody,
I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me.
I can press pause.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I went through the door. Everything was okay. I did run into her one more time, and now I've come back out here, and there she fucking is again. But I have a mirror. I assume I can use it for something. Oh no! I've been seed. Oh, she doesn't like looking at herself in the mirror. It seems so.
Same.
Who doesn't?
Right?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at myself in the mirror in, I don't know, 20 years.
Me too. Makes editing the show very hard. There. Okay. So, as you can tell, this is one of the bosses that you can actually battle.
Sure.
It's true. I am invisible. That is kind of the problem.
And every time I look in a mirror, they explode into pieces. I can't look at anything without it exploding into pieces. Oh shit. Is this the last boss fight? Are you spoiling us for that?
I'm kind of spoiling the last boss fight. I'm not going to spoil the end of the game, though.
Okay. I mean, you did already.
Not really. Well, I guess
I asked you to.
I vaguely did.
Yeah.
I contemplated cutting this out too, but I wanted there to be some boss battle in my footage. So I guess if you want to know how to beat her,
hold a mirror up.
Hold a mirror up to her. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
Which makes her not super hard, honestly. She's kind of easy. The other boss that you fight is a little harder. Also, the creepiest bosses, the creepiest characters of the game, are not in my footage. You gotta play the game to find them. But yeah, so that's it. That's where we're cutting it. But yeah, that's Little Nightmares, the very beginning and the very end of the game. And
that looked pretty cool.
The game is really good.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a game that I didn't play for a while, and then my wife said, "I want you to play this game." And I said, "Okay, I'll play it." And then we played it for a couple days until I beat it. But it was it's a really good game. I really like the aesthetic. Chat also agrees with me. So yeah, I wholly recommend it. I believe it's on sale now. At least it was about a week ago. So it may still be on Steam. Give it a shot.
Cool.
Yep. Nikki, you're up next.
Cool. So I played a game called Terrordrome: Rise of the Boogeymen.
Okay.
Oh my.
It's a game that isn't available for console. It was on Kickstarter. I don't think they actually were successful on Kickstarter.
Okay.
But they're making a sequel, so
I guess they were successful somewhere.
So the basic premise is that it's a fighting game starring major players in various horror movies.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Did we talk about this on the show maybe at one point?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
I may have brought it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go on. Sorry.
And all your favorites are there, from Jason to Leatherface to
Love that Leatherface.
So are they actually Jason, Leatherface, and Freddy, or are they Chainsaw Guy, Machete Man?
Oh no, they made their own models.
Okay.
So they actually are the characters they're supposed to be.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. All
I did
right.
not watch this video after recording it, so fingers crossed.
Awesome.
I believe in you.
Let's give it a shot.
I will say that it did offer controller support. However, the options weren't available in the option menu. So,
Okay.
so
Oh.
here's our intro video, guys. It's very important to the lore.
So. Oh. Okay.
Ghostface,
Maniac Cop.
Chucky.
Candyman.
Are all these people in this game?
Yes,
Really?
Chucky's OP. Come on, don't pick him.
I didn't.
Actually, I feel like Hellraiser would be OP.
Probably. I didn't pick him, though.
So
I found out one of the problems with this game is you are always player 2.
really?
Ugh,
Which made
gross.
controlling the game very interesting at first. I'm probably recorded a few different versions where I was getting really frustrated with the controls not working. But I quickly figured out that it thinks I'm player 2, so that made it a lot easier. Wow, I don't care for fighting games, but I love horror movies.
Well, then, prepare to be conflicted, sir. Yeah, those are actually pretty decent models.
Yeah.
4 deranged students found an ancient amulet and summoned a djinn. Their first wish was to become the most notorious killers on Earth. I don't remember that part of Scream, but okay.
Right.
The djinn fulfilled their wish. Is that the Wishmaster?
I guess so.
Dressed like the stab killer, they went on a killing spree. Okay.
So,
I also haven't heard the audio for this yet, so we're experiencing it together. It is a dumb wish, I agree.
Oh my god.
did they get the licenses for these characters, or
Oh God,
is
no.
that why this was never
No,
released?
and their reasoning is, well, we made our own models, so no, we don't have to worry about that. And
That's
I
not
don't
how that
think
works.
the law agrees. But you know,
I mean, it looks like sort of late 90s mocap.
sure.
Yeah.
So Ghostface just kicked Jason in the nuts.
Yeah. So the controls were WASD to move.
Uh-oh. That's not good, Nikki.
Agreed. TYGH to attack.
Wow.
Not what I had tried to set, but I was really frustrated with the controls at first, guys.
Sure.
So I just kept them after trying to re-record my game 3 times.
Oh no.
Oh,
Your
shit.
phone's ringing.
Another Scream guy came up and did it.
Yeah. I kicked his mask off, so that's cool.
Gross. Fatality.
So I tried to map it to my controller. It did say that it offered controller support, but there wasn't a controller option in the menu, and I didn't feel like downloading another program to work with it. So,
Yo, Michael Myers knows combos. This is cheap.
Yeah.
oh, wait till you see the next fighter.
At least they licensed the music.
Right.
Yeah. Like, this is a good idea. I
mean-
dig this idea.
The idea is cool. I mean, Mortal Kombat kind of did it.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I like having the iconic stages, which are not
Sure.
in Mortal Kombat.
Sure. Did Ghostface just say no?
I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't know who said that, to be honest.
I don't think Michael Myers says anything, so.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's like a weird, like,
Like Toasty?
yeah. The
So
die
ca-
was definitely Ghostface.
Can you find move lists for this on GameFAQs?
You probably can. I
Okay.
did not while I was playing it, and so like I start sort of just like trying to do like combinations I knew from Street Fighter to do
Sure.
some moves.
Makes sense. Oh, good grab.
I like how the beginning of round 2 says part 2, the revenge. That's cute.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming this is the Strode house from Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you
fucking-
stabbed
you
him in
dick
the inner
stabbed him.
thigh.
Or
Yeah.
stabbed him in the nuts.
These are just two knife guys, except one's like a zombie man. The other one is like a high school kid with
Yeah.
with 3 other high school kids. Oh, he gave you a scream shield. Just like in the movie Scream.
Yeah, absolutely.
That wasn't your favorite part? I loved the Scream Shield. It really brought CGI to a whole new place.
Yeah, I remember where Nev Campbell was like, "Why won't you die?" And he was like, "I've activated Scream Shield."
Does this? Maybe I missed it last time. Are there fatalities in this game?
No.
How do
Wait,
you not have that in a game about
bullshit.
slasher movies?
Agreed. I was like, after I won twice, I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna like chop his head off with my knife, and I just moved on to the next fight. It was really lame.
What? No, there's got to be like secret kill moves or something.
Candyman. All right.
What's your favorite scary movie? Candyman, probably. I bet it's Candyman because he's in it.
What?
I don't quite remember much about Candyman.
I just remember my sister rented it from Blockbuster and then found it in her VCR 5 years later.
Okay.
It was very late.
I feel like I probably messed up a special move there. Like it was clearly set up for something and then nothing happened. That like lean back they're doing is their evade move.
Interesting.
It looks like they're leaning backwards, but yet they are also leaning forward so that you go behind them.
Right.
If the Kickstarter had only succeeded. Like the models are all right. They don't look like they belong with the background, though.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You're his now. You're still his. Okay. I don't remember the Candyman talking so much.
I only know the horror game that kids would play where they'd go in the bathroom and turn off the lights and talk about putting candy on the mirror.
Sure.
I don't remember that.
Oh, well.
I remember Bloody Mary.
There was Bloody Mary, and then kids would talk about, like, sticking candy to... Did nobody else do that?
No, I didn't.
But can't, like, you know, people did, but...
Candyman talked a lot, actually, Nikki, according to Capitalist.
He's bees. I think he's bees is his whole deal, right? He's secretly bees.
I guess.
I've never seen it. I'm
Okay.
just really disappointed he's not an actual Candyman.
he's not a candy
Like a
wife.
more successfully murderous Willy Wonka.
Sure.
Right. He does look a little Matrixy. Like I know what you did last summer in the Matrix with his hook hand.
So
he has bees and commands them.
there's still
Is it
like
through
30
sugar?
seconds left. We can stop it in like 5
Okay.
because there's no game over.
Oh. It just goes right back to
It
Ash's
just
intro.
goes right back to the intro.
Right.
All
on.
right. Cool. Well. All right. So, what do you think?
I think there's some potential there. It's obviously
yeah.
it's a
Like-
fan made game. You can tell.
The idea, I think they need to flesh it out a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it didn't look bad, especially for a game from a failed Kickstarter. Maybe the sequel will be better. And,
Yeah,
and
the
completely
character
more
list for
sued.
the sequel has a lot more people in it.
Really? Because this is a pretty good selection.
Yeah, so
What horror characters are you missing?
yeah, that's what I'm wondering. But let's see who they have. I don't have the I have to pull the page up. Give me a second.
Sure.
You're missing Nicolas Cage
Yeah.
from Ghost Rider.
Mr. Hyde.
There you go.
Okay.
Mary,
These are just like
Fine.
fiction. I need movie characters only.
Yeah, slasher films.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hammer Dracula would be pretty cool.
Sasquatch, Neverman,
Jigsaw. There you go.
Jigsaw.
Dracula, White
Slenderman.
Lady.
White
Mothman.
Lady. She calls the cops on black people. Is that what it
Was that
is?
was that the villain from Get Out? Was
Yeah, right. Makes sense.
all right. Anyway, that it was a very interesting game, Nikki.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Matt.
All right. I played a game that came out last week.
Oh shit! Okay,
Yeah. It's pretty new. And
giving a game a first chance to make a first impression.
indeed, so my game is called Return of the Obra Dinn.
Okay.
And it is from Lucas Pope, developed by one person. He also this is his first game since his original game that he made, Papers, Please, which was a breakaway hit in 2013.
Oh, wow.
Played that on the show.
Yeah. So this is his second major game. And Return of the Obra Dinn is a game that takes place aboard a fictional East Indian Company ghost ship whose crew and passengers have all mysteriously died. And you are a sort of detective-ish, it's not really fully explained, that has been sent to this boat to investigate how everybody died. And so you were given two items. You're given a book, and the book seems to be oddly magical, and it fills in as you learn new material.
Okay.
But it has a lot of information in it already that you need. It's got the layout of the boat. It's got the list of all the passengers' names. It's got a picture, but it doesn't match those names to those pictures. It's got like different jobs on a boat, so you got to learn boatmanship in this game.
Cool.
And your job, the other item you have, is what's called a memento mortem, and it is a small pocket watch that allows you to, when you find a corpse, reenact its death, and you get to see its death and actually walk around the scene. And so your job is to go through the boat and, sort of using deductive reasoning, reverse engineer how everybody died by finding out their identities, finding out their cause of death, and finding out who or what killed them.
Okay.
And it's just you going around searching things, and it reminds me a lot of what if you did like the investigative parts of Phoenix Wright with like Carmen Sandiego.
That sounds amazing.
All right.
Doesn't it? And here's the other gimmick. So like if the gameplay and the cool story wasn't enough, the graphics, it's a first-person view game. Unlike Papers, Please, which was like, pixel art. This is a first-person view. You go around in this three-dimensional ship, but it uses a 1-bit monochromatic graphical style inspired by early Macintosh games.
Holy shit. All right.
Yeah. So this is a highly cut version of the first 30 minutes of the game. You're going to get to see me get on the boat and solve a mystery. Not rewrite history, though.
All right.
Yeah, not rewriting history.
Let's get into it.
All right. So here, one thing I want to show off is you can change the colors to the IBM 5151, the Zenith ZVM 1240, and a bunch of other old computers.
Game Boy camera.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah. I also changed some other option things. So this is just the main screen. I wanted to go back to full screen. And then I leave the options menu. So I skip a little bit of the intro and just kind of go right to the action here on the boat. But basically the intro is saying, hey, go investigate this shit. Here's a watch and a book.
Oh, this is kind of neat.
Yeah. So I get this book, and it's going to kind of give me the introduction I need. And this really reminds me of old PC games, too, the way this book is opening. So I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Oberdin. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence on the Oberdin is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book, blah, blah, blah. So there are all these chapters and all these pages that you're supposed to fill out. And so you can kind of go through. This shows like, the journey of the ship, which you'll actually slowly chart as you uncover what happened on the boat. This is the deck plans for the boat, so you can kind of see. And as you find the different murders and deaths, because not everything's a murder, this will be populated by those corpses, and you'll be able to kind of see the map. But it's also see them on the map. This is our manifest. And it shows everybody. There are a lot of people who are on this boat. 60, in fact. Some of them are top man. Some of them are seamen. Some of them are captains. It's a whole thing. This is a picture. And slowly, you'll be able to uncover who each and every person in this picture is. It's kind of crazy. And then the rest of the book is blank.
Damn.
Ooh.
That's a lot of people, man.
Yeah, dude. The other thing is, and I'm flipping through this. This is not the game doing something creepy. But I find out quickly that you are, and deductive reasoning a lot of times has you working backwards, right? You fill out this book backwards. You start at the end.
Oh shit!
And some murders you find skip around throughout the book, so you're putting pieces together, because some bodies will tie into other chapters. It's a whole thing. So yeah, there's that, and then there's this. This is the pocket watch.
Is it randomized every time like a lot of his other games, or is it the same each playthrough?
I'm not entirely certain. I would assume it's the same. Because there's too much story content. Unlike Papers, Please, where there was some randomness involved. This is kind of story heavy. So I'm walking around here on this boat. And
so how much did this cost, by the way?
This is $20.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. And so here's the first corpse I found. And so I used the watch on it. And now we're going to sort of zoom back to his death. And so, I don't know what actually happened here. I just haven't found this out yet. But it seems like we're kind of in the middle of a mutiny, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and so I get the moment of death. And now,
So
I was
you're
like,
shot.
I was like, what just happened? Oh, I can walk around in this.
Ah, okay.
And so there's this guy, and he has fired this gun right into this dude's chest, and he's dead as hell. But there's another guy watching. And so I'm allowed to sort of just go around. I'll find out eventually I can zoom in on people, which allows me to match their face to the picture. But here I'm not getting too much information other than someone died.
Beryl says it looks like an old book had a baby with the virtual boy. And I get that.
For sure.
Red.
So yeah, there seems to be two people who are going after what I can only assume is the captain. There's another guy climbing up the stairs you see in the background.
Oh, you ran out of time.
Yep. Well, I did run out of time. I can actually walk around it more.
Okay.
But after a while, it populates in the book, and so it's gonna auto flip to the chapter I'm on, which is the end, and it will tell me. First of all, this is where we are on the trip. We're near the Canary Islands. And outside the captain's quarters, someone died. In fact, it was this guy.
Present.
Who is this? How did they die? 3 others were present. Location of the corpse is there. This is the information I have. It auto-populates my information a little bit. So my job is to figure out who is this? How did they die? And so I can look at the picture. I can see that these 3 guys were there. I don't know who these 3 guys are yet. But
Okay.
I'm gonna. This unknown soul has met an unknown fate. So,
Huh.
you can look back at the dialogue. The dialogue is oftentimes important for figuring out the mystery. The way people are killed is important. But if I go back through this door that opens after a time, then I go back to the real world.
I'm assuming you're playing this with a controller? Or is it
Nah.
a keyboard?
I don't know if this has controller support. This is I'm on keyboard and mouse. Yeah.
Okay.
Which, as most people know, I hate keyboard and mouse controls, but I'm doing it. So I skip a couple. I found a couple of other corpses. Some other people had tried to kill the captain, and like he fought them off and murdered them. And then he came into this room. Oh, Abigail. Oh shit.
Hmm. Oh, shit. Okay.
Told you not everybody gets murdered.
Oh, man.
So
Fuck.
this guy commits suicide, and so I can walk around and see what's what. He's got the other corpses laid out. This guy has died. It's that guy with the hat. There's a corpse over here on the bed right here.
Oh.
Maybe
it's-
that's Abigail.
That's what I'm thinking, right? And so I can kind of go in the book. I can look. I decided I wanted to go look at the manifest because I find like this is the first name I've gotten. And I'm like, okay, this is Abigail, and I know I killed Abigail's brother. So the captain killed Abigail's brother with the gun. So that's Abigail Haskell Witterell. And I'm like, is there any Hosket? Oh, there it is, the first mate. Okay.
Ah.
So it seems like William Hosket's the guy who got blown away. I don't know who did it precisely. I think it's the captain, but I'm not entirely certain. And you don't want to fuck up.
So do you... so you fill this stuff out yourself. It's not like it does it.
Yeah, you're gonna see
for
that
you.
in a second. You're gonna see
Okay.
me. You're gonna see me fill it out in a second.
Also,
Oh.
Amber says, so if you don't find everything in a moment, does that not populate, but you can come back later to it?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. This person's face is unblurred because I found out information about him. Oh no, Ambi, I get that. Trust me. Use the book map, screw manifest, artist sketches to, basically put a name in a place. Decisive information is rare. You'll often have to make assumptions based on partial information. From what I've read, like one person was talking about, like you have to kind of guess someone's ethnicity at one point, like to figure out who they are. It's crazy. There's all these different types of death, like crushed by beast. What? But no, this guy was shot by a gun. So William Hoskett was shot by a gun, and I think it was Robert Witterell, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm gonna leave that as unknown. I think it's the captain. I want to make sure though. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go back through the door. Oh, it's not open yet. That's weird. But so let's check out Abigail's death. You can always go back and access these scenes again too. Okay. Seems like Abigail is screaming for her husband.
Like there's
Her husband, the captain. This conversation kind of. Oh shit!
Oh.
Abigail got crushed. Wait, what the fuck?
Whoa! Someone unleashed the Kraken.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I actually didn't see the tentacle at first. And so at this point, I'm just like, oh, there's like bodies flying everywhere, and she got crushed for some reason.
Whoa!
Weird. And so and then I'm like, wait, a tentacle? What the hell? What?
Do you get to detect the Kraken's death?
I don't know yet. And like, this is just a fucking dire scene where all these people are fighting this Kraken, and it's nuts.
Game over. This is everyone's death, other than who
Like,
you've seen already.
I will tell you that after this was over, I ended up being able to find a lot of these guys' corpses. And there's like this family that seems to be trying to hide from it, who probably have their own story over here that I'll find later. But yeah, so Abigail got killed by a kraken.
Jesus. There's your crushed by a beast.
Yes, that is her cause of death. So Abigail is actually part of a different chapter, as you'll notice. She is part of Chapter 7, The Doom. And so the course was moved towards postmortem. Who is this? How do they die? I know it's Abigail. I know she was crushed by a beast. I can actually fill this in right now. So we're gonna. And so the mouse wheel scrolling is a little weird here.
There you go.
Nope. I like barely touched it and it just went away. But again, I'm not a mouse and keyboard guy. She met an unknown fate. Oh no, she was. I'm like, was it clubbed? No, not clubbed. I thought maybe she got clubbed by the big wooden dealy here. She wasn't clubbed. She was crushed. Crushed sounds good. Get to it, Matt. I believe in you. Also, this is exciting because someone's going to be decapitated, and also apparently someone's going to be alive.
Yeah,
and that's also exciting.
That is interesting.
And so it says, this is my first completed one. This may or may not be correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates correctly to have it permanently put into the book.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. Well, let me go get those other guys. Also, my hand has started shaking.
Have you gotten terrified?
I don't
by
know.
The Kraken?
I don't know. I was feeling real tense at this point. I'm like, is this a child? Am I scared of the fucking Kraken? Like, what is happening? There's this guy with a cool blunderbuss over here. Okay. Well, I'm like, well, let's do a thing, I guess. I'm going to go to the end, and I'm pretty sure of the fate of the first mate and the captain. So let's go ahead and put him in. This is the first mate. I'm pretty sure he was shot by the captain, Robert Witterell. And again, it's not going to tell me if it's correct until I get 3 correct.
Okay.
So, you have to kind of gather this information as you go. And this is my captain. I'm pretty sure this is Robert Witterell. I'm pretty sure he committed suicide. I'm pretty sure. Well done. 3
there
fates
you
correct.
Go.
Nice.
And so the book magically puts them in permanently.
What happens if you're wrong?
I don't know. I don't want to find out.
I wouldn't say anything.
And this little page here gets 3 marks on it. I'm assuming it will get 60 eventually. And so, yeah. I'm like, oh, wait, hit space for action. What does that mean? So I did this, and now there's like a pulsating.
It means now you're going blind. Holy fuck.
Right? So everything kind of turned Mad World. And there's and so I'm trying to find the source of the pulsing. Oh, it looks like it's this.
Is it this person?
White thing, but I wander around a little bit first. Because I'm an idiot. Because it's definitely that person you thought it was. Like, can I go over the steps? Nope, too much Kraken. A little too much Kraken. Can I open these doors? Nope, can't interact with anything, actually. But I love the art style here. I don't know, it just works.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's kind of unique.
Yeah. So when I interact with this guy, it brings me back to the real world, but now my watch is glowing. And so I use it, and oh shit, Ghost Rider!
Holy shit.
And so I follow this ghost, this spirit track, and it's going to actually populate where that guy's corpse was in the scene, because his body is definitely not on the boat anymore. And so now I can investigate him in particular. And that's where we stop.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
I played past that, and I got a couple more ghosts on the main deck of the ship. But
that game looks like a lot of fun.
That game is really cool.
Yeah, that game. I'm really upset that I played it. because I just got Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'm like, I kind of want to play more Obra Dinn. That game it's great, guys. $20 on Steam only. I don't think it's very graphically intensive though. Give it a shot.
Dude, yeah, it looks fantastic, man.
The name is Return of the Obra Dinn, or Return to the Obra Dinn. I can't remember which one. Obra Dinn, OBRA space DINN.
You said Return of the Obra Dinn, so.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so we've sold 2 games to Capitalist Pig.
Excellent. Yeah.
So
click
right
our
on.
affiliate.
Only we got a
affiliate
kickback.
links. Yeah.
yeah. All right then.
Shop on Amazon Smile. I don't know what I'm talking about.
This is pretty much the end of the show. But Matt, before we go, what are we playing next time?
I didn't generate it. So hold on. I'm gonna do it right now. Give me a second. Here it goes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to play. Oh well, luckily she's here. Whatever Ambi tells us to play.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. This is always fun.
That's the worst fucking week. God damn it. The worst
All right.
thing.
Our friend, co-host of other shows, as well as constant fan in the chat room,
Yes,
Miss
ma'am.
Amber.
Fucking god damn
Indeed,
it.
Andy.
Amber is a bitch week.
Fuck.
All right.
That sucks.
So we're going to have a bad time, but maybe that will be a good time for you guys. Tune in to find out. This has been Cartridge Blowers.
Will it
I'm
be a
Cody.
trick or a treat?
Who knows? This has been Cartridge Blowers. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, Nikki Wright and Matt Krua. Until next time, don't die. But Matt, they should do something. What is it?
Gene!
I don't want to do G.
We'll just end it there. Bye, everybody. Have a good one. Local recording stopped.
So what I'm missing is my visor hasn't come in the mail yet.
Okay.
I have a custom-made visor that I ordered.
Holy shit.
incredible.
Really?
Yeah, and I also have a leather jacket coming.
Oh my god.
That has X logos on the arms.
Oh, man.
Kind of like a paramilitary Cyclops is what I'm going for.
So, were you forced to go this route? Because you were going to go the Wario route.
I was going to be Wario. So my coworkers, I like to subvert what other people say because I'm an asshole. And my coworkers were like, we're going to do mythical creatures. And I'm like, but you said we were going to do villains. I had Wario. I was going to be Wario. And she said, they're like, no, we're going to be mythical creatures. And I'm like, okay, I'll be a Cyclops. And,
Nice.
and they don't know what's happening, but they'll find out on Wednesday.
That's awesome.
And these gloves are really fucking comfortable. And I'm going to use these in the winter. So
Cool. All right, so I actually did not write down very many titles. I think it was a good episode, but I don't know. I didn't get a lot of titles. We have Consummate the Murder Marriage, Dedicated Hug Button.
Consummate the Murder Marriage is pretty funny.
You didn't tell me you could hug a gnome. TYGH to attack. Nope. Too much Kraken. Or a little too much Kraken. And that's all I got. Amber sent her stuff to Nikki. Beryl has a couple. And I'm sure Nikki has a few.
Ambi has the one, like, I only wrote down 2 and Ambi also had them, so.
Okay. What you got?
Always love a game with dedicated hug button. If Lollipop, Slenderman, and Hank Hill had a baby,
Okay.
an old book had a baby with a virtual boy, and a little too much Kraken.
Lollipop, Slenderman, and Hank Hill.
Hank Hill.
I just need to shave a little more. I'm going for 5 o'clock shadow Cyclops.
I like it. And
Yeah.
then Beryl had, you didn't tell me you could hug a gnome. If a Lollipop, Slenderman, and Hank Hill's dad had a baby, prepare to be conflicted, sir. And I've activated Scream Shield, and nope, too much Kraken. To be conflicted, sir. I've activated Scream Shield. All right, I'll post these into our YouTube chat here. All right, so we've got Consummate the Murder Marriage. Dedicated hug button. You didn't tell me you could hug a gnome. TYGH to attack. Nope, too much cracking. A little too much cracking. Always love a game with a dedicated hug button. If Lollipop, Slenderman, and Hank Hill's dad had a baby, an old book had a baby with a virtual boy. Prepare to be conflicted, sir. And I activated Scream Shield. Let's yay or nay some stuff. Okay. Consummate the Murder Marriage. I think Matt liked that one off the bat, so why don't we start? Dedicated hug button. Yay, nay. No? Okay. You didn't tell me you could hug a gnome. I think that was on multiple lists. That should get started. TYGH to attack, nah. Nope, too much cracking. No. A little too much cracking. Nope. Always love a game with a dedicated hug button. Nope. If Lollipop, Slenderman, and Hank Hill's dad had a baby, that was on multiple lists too. We'll start. If an old book and a baby had a old book had a baby with a virtual boy. Beryl is particularly partial to Prepare to be Conflicted, sir. So let's go ahead and star that. I've activated the Scream Shield. No? Okay.
Like that one, actually.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
So that leaves us with Consummate the Murder Marriage. You didn't tell me you could hug a gnome. If Lollipop, Slenderman, and Hank Hill's dad had a baby. Prepare to be conflicted, sir. And I've activated the Scream Shield. Capitalist Pigs likes Murder Marriage and Conflicted.
Those are fine. Those are both good. Nikki, do you have a preference?
No, I don't.
Heck yeah.
So,
Like,
Beryl.
there's nothing this week that makes me want to have one over the other.
Beryl put 2 votes for Conflicted. Or she put a Conflicted vote. Capitalist Pig also has a Conflicted vote. Amber has Murder Marriage. Capitalist Pig has Murder Marriage. All right, so I think it's down to Murder Marriage or Conflicted. So I think one of us has to choose from those. So I think let's randomize this shit. Why not? Random.org.
I like that we're all kind of sing-songy today.
Yeah. That's the world we're in right now. Alright. Let's see.
Yeah, dude, that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
That's the world I try to force myself to live in.
A lot of people got pipe bombs in the mail. Like, that's the world we live in, Cody.
That's true. Alright, if it's an even number, we'll say Capitalist Pig, or Conflicted, sorry, the one the Capitalist said. And if it's an odd number, we'll say Murder Marriage. Alright, prepare to be conflicted, sir, it is.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Amber, just, sometime before the end of next week would be good.
You could shy away from giving me another game that requires me to install virtual Windows 95. That'd be great.
Yeah.
While Spider-Man Cartoon Maker was a fun time on the show, getting it to run sucked.
Yeah, let's try to stick with things that are a little bit easier to.
I mean, I can play any ROM and I can play any PC game. But like Spider-Man Cartoon Maker in particular was just like it did not want to fight. It did not want to. It wanted to fight. It only wanted to fight.
That's what Spider-Man does. And we'll have our after show momentarily. We have a video that Watch Together queued up for us, so we'll get around to that.
Yeah, what I was saying at the start of the show is somebody synced that video to Taylor Swift's "Shake It Off."
Really?
And it syncs kind of perfectly.
All right, well maybe we should add that.
She tried
after
to have the video taken down because she didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, but it's the internet and it's Streisand affected, so.
Yeah, there you go.
You can see Spider-Man Cartoon Maker in our last Ambience of Bitch Week, which I think was like 109 or 108 or something. But also you can, I think I uploaded 2 separate cartoons as well into the 1 or 2 separate actual cartoons. We'll watch those. That'll be part of our YouTube thing.
Sure, why not?
Those are fun and bad.
Yeah, they're on the YouTube. Barrel's very excited. Let's see. I wish I had played more games this week. I'm mostly just trying to knock out Doom, man. I don't have anything to talk about while I'm at write shit down.
Supposedly there was a Smash Brothers leak.
Yeah, I did not read it.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you about it while I'm typing?
Sure.
It's real stupid, the leak.
Okay.
So, I mean, it may be true, it may not be. There's a lot of stuff pointing to it being true. Basically, what happened was a guy who works at a point of sale company in France posted a Snapchat of a completed banner for the whole character banner they've had in the character trailers.
Right.
And it has like 7 more characters.
Okay.
And those characters are like you've got
I heard Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie, Isaac from Golden Sun,
Okay.
Gino from Mario RPG,
Rad.
which is my fucking boy. Mach Rider from Mach Rider. Who am I missing? Ken. Shadow the Hedgehog, who better have a fucking gun. And there's one more I'm missing, and I can't remember who. Obviously, I don't care about them that much. But yeah, and so people were like, "Oh, is this leak real? Is it not?" I mean, if he edited this thing, he did put a lot of work into it. It's a blurry picture and stuff. But I think my favorite part of it is the idea that it could be real is because he took a Snapchat picture of this banner in the shop that they're making these point of sale displays.
Yeah.
And he also included a printout picture of and like accidentally included it of the Grinch from the movie The Grinch that's coming up.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
But it's a render that's never been seen before.
What?
Because it's the Grinch from behind, as he would be on the back of the point of sale display.
Uh-huh.
And so people are like, this is an all new Grinch. Grinch leak. The Grinch leak is what they're calling it.
What? That's fucking dumb.
It's ridiculous. And like, I mean, that's a pretty damn good reason, I guess, that it could be real. And honestly, I like the majority of those characters that they've added, if that leak is real. But that's the listen. People are just dying for Smash news at this point,
Right.
and it's been a month, and nothing has leaked in a while, and so they need this. Let them have this. I'm
Sure.
almost done typing.
Go ahead. Barrel likes that it sounds like you're threatening Shadow the Hedgehog.
I would never threaten Shadow the Hedgehog. He has a gun and he's scary. Did you ever play that game?
I did.
No.
Nikki, you need to go back and play Shadow the Hedgehog on the PlayStation 2 and or GameCube. It is very bad.
Oh, you're selling it well.
So imagine if you were the 3D Sonic Hedgehog games that are all pretty bad, like all around.
Like
Yeah.
all of them, yeah.
Yeah. It's that, but you have a gun and you're like an edgelord.
So like Reddit.
Yeah. What if Sonic had a gun and did cusses?
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm
Sonic, because
interested.
like the opening movie of the game has Sonic like getting fucking knocked out, and Shadow stands up and goes, "I got this, bitch," and like he doesn't say bitch, but
I was a little interested.
but he does like cock his like he's got a pistol, and it's so dumb.
I love the phrase "did cusses" or "made a swear." Those
He
are
made
my
us.
favorites.
I like. I think I like made us swear more, but I say did cusses more.
They're both good. I like them
Yeah.
both. And you can hang out with us and watch us watch stupid, terrible videos on YouTube as soon as Matt's done with his introduction. Barrel throws a vote in for "did cusses." It's not going to be a show title, but we appreciate it.
Archers Below Works episode number
140.
Oh boy, we're coming up on the 150 here, y'all.
Yeah,
I know.
What?
It'll be a little bit, but yeah.
What's this title?
Prepare to be conflicted, sir.
And C-Pig, I fought QLex before in my own personal playthroughs, but I wanted to just beat RPG as fast as possible. Prepare to be conflicted. What?
Sir. So Wednesday we're going to my parents' house for a Halloween thing. They always make their house into kind of a haunted house, and this year they turned it into a carnival.
What?
Yeah,
the Dark Carnival?
It's like an evil carnival. They're calling it Carnival, and kind of acting like
that's
they
a game.
came up with it. Yeah, it is a game.
Bad one.
Yeah. So she keeps sending me text messages to get my opinion on things, including pictures of terrifying clowns. And I fucking hate clowns. I'm going to this thing because my wife really wants to go, and it's my mom. But like, I hate clowns, guys. They terrify me. I'm going to be very unhappy for about 2 to 3 hours.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not happy about it, but you know. And the neighbor kid that always helps him out asked if he could dress up as a scary clown, and my mom said yes. At the same time, I said no. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, agreed, Beryl. Clowns can fuck right off. She sent me a picture of a like skeleton with like a clown nose and a wig on, and she's like, "How about this one?" I'm like, "That one's fine. That's a dead clown. Dead clowns can exist. Those are fine." but real clowns can go right to comedy hell. They're terrible. I hate them. The end. Looks like Matt may be finishing up. He turned off his camera and mic, so I'm assuming he's preparing a bit. Let's see.
Speaking of Halloween stuff,
Yeah.
I bought Count Chocula today, and I've never had it in my entire life.
Really? What do you think?
I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
I was really excited to buy it though, because like out of all the non-rules that my family had growing up, the one that we had was that we were never allowed to have Count Chocula.
Why specifically?
Sugar.
Oh, okay.
But I
All
mean,
right. Well,
we
why
didn't
that
have
one? There's
rules
tons of.
about anything else. But like,
Maybe they're just like anti-vampire.
Maybe.
Yeah. Like, I like the monster cereals. I get kind of excited around Halloween that they're out. Matt thinks they're a little too sugary, and I could kind of get that. But yeah, no, I enjoy them. They need to bring back the Mummy one because I've never got to have it because it's been dead for a real long time.
What
But-
flavor was the mummy one?
Oh man, I don't even remember. But
Let's see.
I don't know what it could be. Beryl, no, I don't know when my clown phobia started because I did not have it as a kid. Like I loved Bozo as a child.
Holy crap, there were 5 of them?
Really? I only knew of the 4.
I only knew of 3.
Oh wait, there was a werewolf one too.
Yeah, there
think.
was Fruity Yummy Mummy,
Yeah.
Fruit Boot, which was like the werewolf one, Boo Berry, Frankenberry, and Count Chocula.
Yeah, it's just Frankenberry, Count Chocula, and Boo Berry now. We've been through a box of Frankenberry. We're going through Boo Berry right now. Count Chocula's next. But we only have a few more days until Halloween. So, Beryl says she knows that she saw It when she was 9 and only needed to see a clown turn into a werewolf one good time to be like, nope, forever. Yeah, no, I get that. Like, there are a few clowns that I'm okay with. I'm kind of still okay with Bozo. I'm okay with the Joker, and I'm okay with Puddle's Pity Party, and surprisingly enough, Tim Curry's clown It. Like, I'm okay with that one. That one does not bother me, and that's probably the most surprising one. I think it's if I've associated the clown with something else first, it doesn't bother me as much. And I just associated that with a box from a movie that I never saw until I was adult. And then I saw it as an adult and thought, this movie real bad. So,
I'm ready, Cody.
you ready? Okay, cool.
I had to go get the dumbest prop I've ever gotten.
Fantastic.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Let's local record. And whenever you're ready, sir.
All right. The Halloween season is here again. Yes, it's the season of witches and ghosts and skeletons, and also slutty witches and harlot ghosts and sex skeletons. Aren't all skeletons sex skeletons? I don't want to think about that one too much. Anyway, this week it's spooky games. Cody combats a horrifying flesh pile, and I should also probably apologize to my wife for calling her that. In Little Nightmares, Nikki makes the Candyman fight Chucky, but like, couldn't you just like step on Chucky? He's like a doll. I don't. Just put your foot on him. In Terror Drome, and I crack the case of the Kraken's case. In Return of Obra Dinn. All this and cowboys. How come they're neither cow nor boy? Discuss. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 140. Prepare to be conflicted, sir. Actually, I think about skeletons a lot. It's actually really cool that we're all skeletons right now, wearing meat armor. I think we should just live our life to the fullest and embrace that truth. We need to ensure that we're invincible for the upcoming skeleton wars. And that's why I've made sure I have as much meat armor as possible. Meat armor. Fuck! Meat armor.
I'm really glad I muted myself.
Me too. Oh, that was good.
I just yelled, "Oh my god!"
Meat armor.
Ah.
Why? Because it's so fucking stupid. It's the dumbest thing ever.
I mean, I didn't expect you to put it on your face.
I didn't
Where do you put armor at?
The damn good question.
Mm-hmm. You're not preparing hard enough for the Skull Wars.
either.
I wear my armor every day. Every day.
You broke Beryl, I think, so that's
Thanks.
good.
Send me the bill. I'll pay for the repairs.
All right, let's watch some stupid videos.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We're gonna watch this aerobics thing, right?
Yeah, let's watch the one that
Okay.
that it queued up for us. Watch Together always gives us a random video.
Okay.
God
God damn, I love this song.
Oh man, I did include the one that somebody added "Shake It Off" to.
Oh, did you add that?
I did.
Great.
Cool. Like Key and Peele did a sketch based around this.
Did they?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Look at how happy they all are.
Yes.
Right?
Do you think they still have the aerobics championship? Is that still a thing?
I don't
I'm
know.
heartbroken if they don't.
Yes. All right. It's you, baby.
The fucking weird freeze frames.
That's
they
my
do for
favorite
this whole
part.
thing.
That zoom in on that dude, and the zoom in on this guy coming up. This guy here.
Right?
He looks like a scary scarecrow.
They do still have it. Thank God.
Oh God. Oh, whew. There's still time. Oh.
Spazzing out a little bit for us, but. Yeah.
I wonder, do they all
Pause this
do
real
a
quick.
fun little dance like this?
All right, let's start back.
Wait, what happened?
It was spazzing a little bit, so I paused it and it fixed.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, they're the Jets. They're the never get laid Jets.
They're a much less threatening gang.
Oh my God. Oh shit, yeah. What 80s celebrity, Z tier celebrity do you think hosted this?
Oh, dude.
Oh man.
Like the dad from Growing Pains, you think?
They're so excited. Ah, come on. man.
Da-do-do-do. What's wrong, Cody?
Keeps trying to. Okay, now it's good again. It keeps kind of having some visual oddities.
My problems are that I don't have a timer. My timer doesn't run.
Oh, really?
But otherwise, the video is working fine for me. Oh, she's strong.
We got about a little over a minute left.
This one here. Oh, okay. Was this song made for the aerobic championship, you think?
It had to.
Maybe? Probably.
The champions of aerobics.
They used the exact same song in the Key and Peele sketch.
It was
Do
the
they?
1988
Yeah.
Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship.
Oh, that guy. Look at that shit.
Oh, man.
Whoa. This guy. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Okay, all the dudes are the best.
Do you think this was choreographed, or did they say just go nuts? Because I'm
Little
really
column A, little column B.
just went for it.
Nah, Jerry, just do whatever you feel. Oh, I will. And you're going to be sorry you said that. Everyone here needs to go home with gold. There they are, reaching for that brass ring that doesn't exist because it's aerobics.
Champion.
Oh, there's a closing video for this whole thing. Anyway,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
here we go.
it's awesome, you guys.
Oh. This is great. This is great. I can't wait till the solo dances. That's all I need. That's all I need.
They fit so well. It's really weird.
It really does. Beryl says everyone needs to go home with the gold here. Holy shit. It really does fucking line up great. That fucking guy is my
That
favorite
guy's
one.
face is the best. Why did Taylor Swift hate this? Why is she so wrong?
I wanted it taken down.
Meanwhile, the aerobic championship was like, no, please.
Yeah.
Make people give a shit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Amber, if you're still here, I see you sent me a Facebook message. I don't have Facebook Messenger on my phone. You'll need to text me. Ah, okay, cool. Thank you. Amber has sent us games.
Okay. That's not a good sign. Hey, what's up?
It really is amazing how well this thing syncs
Yes.
Right?
up.
Did you say X-Man? X-Man?
Yep.
Eugene! My gimmick. Oh my god. And they just clap, clap, clap. And now I can see these guys do this stuff again. This guy right here, he's fucking into it. And this guy, shit.
Freddie Mercury.
Freeze.
He is Freddie Mercury.
Maybe she hated that it synced up so well that people
Yeah.
might think it was her actual video.
Possibly.
Man, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us see that, Nikki.
Of course.
All right,
Oh.
so these are the Spider-Man cartoon makers.
Yeah, this is a cartoon I made in Spider-Man Cartoon Maker for the Windows 95 system. Or maybe maybe this is the one that comes with it. Yeah, this is the one that comes with it. Never mind. The one that I made is nothing. But this one's still insane.
Yeah, man. I had this fucking game. Quotation mark game.
Like, this is the sample that's supposed to show you how good it is.
Right? And I guess maybe in
I forgot about
1995.
the sound effects. Oh, Alan Thicke was the host, by the way.
Wait, what? Really?
Really?
Holy dicks, okay.
This is pretty bad for.
Spider-Man for PS4 is really good. It's this game.
When I read Spider-Man comic books, that's what he sounds like in my head.
Spider-Man always sounded like me to me.
Oh yeah? Because you always wanted to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What is even happening? This is a nightmare.
Also, isn't it like a lot bigger?
Yeah. They actually got him to do voiceover for this, and I don't know,
Right?
like, how.
Contract?
What am I doing in a jungle?
I wonder when it was done, he saw the final animation, if he was like, ah, this is so cool.
Also, like Stan Lee wrote this apparently.
What?
Wait, for real?
That's
This
what the
cartoon?
opening. That's what the opening thing said.
I'm kind of surprised anyone wrote this. Like, this wasn't just people like, all right, well, let's do something with this fucking scene. Stan Lee was on a plethora of drugs at the time. Oh, shit. Why is Jonah underwater?
Uh, and then this happens.
I think he just beat, like, Green Hill Zone.
Yeah.
Or Act 1.
Sewer great.
What?
I hate every single thing about this.
That's not Venom, that's Squiggles. Were there any characters or animations in this thing that would have fit the moon?
No. No. What? No.
Why is this a scene?
Why is this?
They drew this.
Mysterio. He like delivers the hell out of that line.
Oh. Oh, you can see through.
Uh, oh my god.
Oh, that was awful.
What the fuck are those handcuffs?
All right, that's all we got queued up, I think.
Oh my goodness gracious. That's so bad. That's so bad. Like I don't know. I feel like Mario Paint you could make better cartoons
I
in.
think so
Oh,
too.
Indeed.
That was the Super Nintendo.
Acme Cartoon Maker on Super Nintendo.
Yeah. All right, man. Do you have anything else you want to queue up?
Oh, no, off the top of my head, buddy.
Yeah, I don't really either.
I didn't come prepared this time.
Yeah. We just had the athletic thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I need in my life is... I mean, we can just watch that 45 times if you're into
Sure.
it.
I was sharing the ridiculous 900 number commercials, not the adult ones, with
Okay.
people at work today.
Really?
Like the ones where they're like, call me to talk to, like,
Yeah, like
Squiggles
call
the monster.
900 89 Maurice. And that bullshit.
There we
Yes.
go. Let's double down on the
I'm here for
fucking
this.
athletics.
Oh, is this another year?
Oh, maybe.
The same song, though.
Yeah.
I want to cover this song so bad.
Good night, Amber.
Hey,
Happy
Amby.
night, Andy.
Good luck. Good luck at your job.
Yeah, good luck.
Whoa. Well, you got really serious.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Hey, Matt,
Yeah.
that aerobics song was done by an artist named Ty Parr, and the song title is called Champion.
Okay. Excellent.
Whoa, that is fucking loud.
Whoa.
Thanks, Comedy Central. You did it.
Holy shit, I'm so sorry.
Well, the Illusionators.
Oh my god.
I was hoping this would be the actual video and not this.
What is
Follow?
this? It's behind the scenes?
I guess so.
Interesting.
You're saying it the same way every
What's wrong with the first 20-something takes?
Grandpa? Grandpa? Grandpa?
I was
Grandpa?
really hoping this would be the actual funeral thing.
Yeah.
No, this is
Awful.
Now I'm gonna have nightmares.
Jesus, 50 takes. Somehow this is better. I don't disagree.
Jesus.
This rules actually. I reverse everything. Yeah, we got it.
We wound up using take 2.
Oh, beautiful. That is beautiful.
Can we find the actual one?
I'm looking.
Let's see. What? Oh man, yeah. Surprised that didn't.
Ba, ba, ba. God damn that song. It's not good. I need it for the gym tomorrow, though.
Yeah, of course. How else will you work out ever again?
And I'm going to also need a boombox.
All right. We may have run out of videos for this week.
That's fine. It's
Yeah.
2:30.
Yeah. Why don't we, you guys want to go ahead and call it a night?
Let's call it a night.
All right.
It is indeed.
It
a
is.
night.
It doesn't matter if we call it that or not. It won't change
Yeah.
the fact that it is.
I can't do nothing about the words that we came up with
Nope.
hundreds of years ago.
Yep.
Nope.
All right, everybody. Well, we're going to go ahead and sign out. Thanks for hanging out with us and watching wonderful athletic videos and great scary games. I suppose.
What was the name? What was the act? What was the band? What was the group?
Typarr.
How do you spell that?
Typarr.
Okay.
Farrell, thank you.
Thanks for showing up, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here.
We enjoyed hanging out. And
It's on Spotify. Fuck me. Oh shit. Yes. Okay.
All right, guys.
There's a genius page for it.
What?
Oh my god.
No one has annotated this. I don't understand why.
Assholes.
See,
All of them.
Good night,
see you
guys.
later. Bye. Champion.
We are the winners. Watch us glimmer like the sunset of champions. We're in control, body and soul. We push ourselves to the maximum. The champion, parentheses S. The champion, parentheses S. We are the champions, shining. We take the spotlight. We are the ones. We are the champions. Looking, beating harder. We play to win. We're the champions. We're inspired, reaching higher. Second to none. Champions. We're in control, body and soul. We're moving to the maximum. The champions. The champions. We are the winners. Watch us glimmer. Second to none. Champions. Shining. We take the spotlight. We're the ones. We are the champions.
The champions.
That's it.
So, did they say that if that was made for the athletic championships, or was it art like a song on its own?
I am not sure. I just
Alright.
looked it up until I found the name of the artist.
Don't close Watch Together yet.
Don't close it. Okay.
Okay, I found the thing.
Okay.
The Genius page actually led me to something.
Oh man.
I haven't watched this yet, but let's watch it together.
All right.
Oh, it's called Avril,
Neil Cicierega.
who does really good mashups normally. I did it twice somehow.
Holy shit. Oh my god. What a weird choice.
Okay, that's just what this is.
This is very interesting.
It kind of works.
Kind of. It sounds a little better than that scene in Salute Your Shorts where Budnick plays multiple boomboxes at once.
Oh my god.
And there's like some other stuff going on other than just the two songs.
Yeah.
Oh no, absolutely.
I need the dancing. Complicated.
Huh.
This is so weird.
I think what strikes me is how serious this is taking itself.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like, a lot of his mashups are like bizarre, goofy shit.
Yeah.
And this is like, it's bizarre, goofy because it's two songs that are oddly weird together, but like, this just sounds like it would be a normal mashup that you would find somewhere, assuming the 1988 aerobics theme song was a popular hit, which it should have been.
It should have been. It's an atrocity that it wasn't.
Right.
I guess we're reaching the crescendo.
Yes.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da.
That was something that exists for some reason.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why.
I was on a Genius page.
Like, it was like, this song is used in Avril by Neil Sierra. I'm like, okay. Show me that, I guess.
That was a song. All right, guys. I'm going to go to bed.
Okay, dokie, buddy.
Have
I
a
will.
good night.
Yeah, you too.
Have a good night, gang.
Talk to you tomorrow. I have a birthday party to go to. I'll be back.
Cancel it.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
birthdays are for suckers.
Right. I may be slightly late. I'm going to try not to be late at all. But
If you're fucking late, Cody, we will wait.
okay. I'm going to try not to be, but I may be slightly late. So.
Okay.
All right.
Keep us informed. Indeed.
I will.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.